Hello there, hello there, hello there. It is Coach T of course, Royalty Fitness. I hope I'm able to see the comments tonight because the last time I went live, I was not able to see the comments. So I think this is a good topic, a good subject. It's a hot subject, a hot topic. So I hope I can see. Hey, Miss Paula. I hope I can see the comments because I know I would like to answer questions. And it's just something that I've been watching a lot of. Hey, sister. I know a lot of y'all have been hearing about it, and a lot of y'all have been experiencing a lot of this yourselves. So definitely want to talk about this. And I'm here on a Monday because I teach a boot camp class in Metairie on Thursdays. And although the class ends at 6:30, it takes a minute to get back to New Orleans because y'all know I like doing Thursdays at 7 o'clock, and so I can't do Thursdays at 7 o'clock because that's just cutting it too close coming from Metairie. And hey, Miss Lowe, I really wanted to talk to you guys. I really wanted to go live because I haven't gone live in over a month and I miss y'all. So I was like, I'm gonna have to just make it happen today. So today was the day. Couldn't do it Thursday, and because I teach the boot camp on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that takes that out of the realm. And then there's Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30, so that takes that out. So I was like, don't want to do Fridays because although I don't go anywhere, and I don't do anything on Fridays, but y'all probably go, somewhere on Friday, might go to have dinner or to eat after work on Fridays, have a little, happy hour. So Monday it is. So I picked Monday. So I'm going to get right to it because it's a hot topic. Like I said, a hot subject. So tonight we're going to talk about the weight loss drugs. Um, and I have my little notepad right here because Coach T likes to do her homework before I spread any information because y'all know I'm not a doctor, but I am a certified fitness professional. And the whole thing about these weight loss drugs is something that we're definitely watching in the fitness community because it does affect what we do. Hey, Tracy. So it's definitely something to talk about, Ozempic and Manjaro. So, but before we get to that, I'm going to give a few more people a chance to get on. I'm going to start about 7:05. So, in the interim, just tell you what I've been doing. So, like I said earlier, I've been teaching a new boot camp class, but it's in Metairie, and it's a partnership with another coach slash trainer that I used to work with at Higher Power. We decided to do this different type of boot camp because she does have a studio out in Metairie. So we're doing a different type of boot camp this year. It is half cardio, and then the other half is strength training. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Bev. So I teach the cardio part because that's my specialty, and she teaches the strength training part because that's her specialty. So we love it. We're doing something different. So I'm doing that. And I also wanted to let you guys know, for the people that are watching live on YouTube, that although the Fit in 15 is streamed live from the Facebook group on Monday mornings, I am also streaming live at the same time on my YouTube channel so that those ladies don't miss out. So the Fit in 15 is in the Facebook group, and at the same time, it is on the YouTube channel. So wanted to let you guys know that. And also, I have a new ebook it's been out, like, I think over a month. I think I haven't told this group anything. It's like, see, that's what happens when you're not in a loop and you're not, telling people what's going on. A new ebook on my website called The Healing Plate. So it's to help you to learn how to eat better to combat chronic illnesses. Hey, Latrice. So it's 7:05, y'all. So I'm gonna get started with what I'm here for. So I know everybody's been talking about it. If you're not talking about it, you're hearing about it. Hey, Sarah, everybody's been hearing about Ozempic and Manjaro are the other names that they have. So, first of all, let me just put a disclaimer out there about it, just giving you Coach T's view on it. I am not against anybody doing anything to help them with their health. That Nope, that is not me. I am not that person that say, "Oh, don't worry about it," because looking at the staggering numbers, and y'all know I like to do research. I'm not here to judge anybody. That is not what I'm here for. I am here to aid. I am here to assist. I am here to help. I am not here to judge. But I just want to put these statistics out there because we know that it is just not as simple as eat right and exercise. Nearly 74%, and I got this off some numbers, of adults over the age of 20, 74% of adults over the age of 20 years old are overweight or obese. That is crazy numbers, crazy numbers. They also said that obesity kills more people than malnutrition. Really? Yeah, because of all the stuff that comes along with obesity. And obesity now has been classified as a chronic disease. And we've heard of the regular chronic diseases like heart disease, high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, high cholesterol. Well, obesity is up there with those other chronic illnesses. That's how obesity has got out of hand, especially here in the United States. Although it's worldwide, it's really the biggest numbers that they're seeing is here in the United States. So along comes these two drugs, Ozempic and Manjaro, that were developed to treat people with diabetes. Well, like any other drug, everything has a side effect. Every drug has a side effect. Some good, some bad, some you don't even know about. Well, with the side effects of that one, or those two, people noticed that they were dropping weight. I mean, like dropping mad weight quickly. So, you know how people are. They try something, and especially with social media, they try something, it works for them, and they start spreading around to everybody else. So now here we are, months in. Hey, Kimberly, and everybody, that's all you hear about is those two drugs or either the other knockoffs that everybody's doing it to lose weight. Well, like I said, I am not here to judge, but my only issue with Ozempic and Manjaro, with everybody being on them, is that the people that really need them, the diabetics that it was designed to help, they can't get it. That I have a problem with that, y'all. I have a problem with that. Now, because that's going on, a lot of drug companies are coming up with other drugs that they can use to help people. They simulate the same type of ingredients as Ozempic and Manjaro. They're coming up with that for the people that want to use those drugs to lose weight, so that the diabetics can get their hands on their medications. But as for right now, the diabetics can't get their medications, and I that just don't sit well with me. It's like, the United States know how to make everything else move quickly along the chain, but for me, I look at it as a case of the haves and the have-nots. If you got the money to pay that, to pay to get those shots, because insurance is not covering it. But if you have the money to pay to get those shots, you can get those shots and you can get those drugs. But if the shots are not there, the medication is not there, and you don't have the money to come out of pocket to pay $300 or $400 a pop, and you're diabetic, what do? You're just waiting. You're just waiting for the pharmacy to get the drug in, so hopefully you can get your medication. So that's where I have the issue. Not if somebody wants to take it. Hey, Roz, I am all for people bettering their health. And let's face it, guys, just eating eating clean and exercise doesn't work for everybody. It does not. And especially when we have people that are morbidly obese in the United States and they need help, because that's why they have the lap band surgeries and things like that to help people, because it's not that easy. And I definitely want people to get whatever help that they need that's going to improve their health. That should be first and foremost. If I'm taking this drug, is this to improve my health? But from all of the things that I'm seeing, and I'm sure that you guys are seeing on social media, hey, cuz, is that a lot of these people on social media, they're taking it for vanity reasons. It's like, really? This is what we're doing? Y'all taking this for vanity, and people that are really obese that need the drugs, to help with their, because, obesity causes other issues. It's like a domino effect. It's like a chain reaction when people are morbidly obese. It causes other health issues. So they need the drug, but also the people that the drugs were intended for, the diabetics, they need the drug. So it's just a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and it's becoming overwhelming, and it's becoming team too much. But I just wanted to just, talk about it and just let what I'm reading, because I'm watching it. I am definitely watching it, because, I'm just waiting for the government to get a better handle on this, because I think everybody should be entitled to the drug. Whether you are over here sick and you need it for your diabetes, or you're over here and you're morbidly obese and you need it to help move the weight along. But if you're going to go that route, with the drug, and like I said, I am not here to judge anybody. You have to do what you have to do to better your health and to save your life, because obesity can kill. But be careful. Be very, very careful, because there are also a lot of reports about death. There are also a lot of reports about side effects. Remember, the last time that I did a live, I was telling you guys about my issue that I had with my stomach, with the throwing up, and with the pain in the stomach. And I remember I told you guys that the physician assistant that saw me, that was the first thing that came out of his mouth. Is like, are you on Ozempic or something? And I was like, no. So, now that I see more data and see more things that are going on, and these are some of the first side effects that people have when the drug doesn't agree with them. People that are having bad side effects, and some of it, it's causing death. So those are the things they're having. They're having pancreatitis, and they were checking me for that at one time. They're having severe nausea. They're having stomach issues. So all of those things that I went to the doctor for legitimately, because I'm not taking any of those drugs, but that was the first thing that the physician's assistant asked me, if I was taking the drug, because that is what's going on with people are taking the drugs and they're having adverse reaction to it, and that's their side effects that they're dealing with. So going back to saying, if you are taking the drugs, make sure that you are under a doctor's care, and that you're not, because like they got some people that are so desperate. It's like they're on these online chats, and they're going to these online rooms, and they're buying the drugs like this, and then they'll just get a PA friend or somebody to write up a prescription, and all kind of stuff is going on. And it's mostly people for the vanity reasons. Everybody that I'm seeing that's doing that, they're doing it for vanity. Oh, I want to lose 40 pounds. Oh, I want to lose 30 pounds. And it's like, come on now, get a handle, get it together. Don't risk your life for vanity, but if you're using the drugs to save your life, that's something different. But make sure you're under a doctor's care, because what they're also saying is that when that is prescribed for you, they're looking at what other drugs are you taking. So that seems to be the issue, because just think, that is a cocktail that don't nobody know how it's going to turn out. Even your doctor, with all of his years of medical school, all his years of experience of seeing patients, or if he's a surgeon, things like that, you don't know how that cocktail is going to affect that person that's already on a prescribed drug, and you've just given them Ozempic. So be aware. Be careful. Make sure you're under a doctor's guide. Make sure that you're seeing the doctor. You start to feel any kind of way that is a little off. It's not normal. I mean, even a few weeks in, because that's really when it's hitting everybody. They're having their adverse reactions like the first few weeks in. It's not taking them months down the line. It's hitting quick and it's hitting fast because the drug does work extremely fast and people start to drop weight so fast. So it gets in your system extremely quick. So make sure that if you're on these drugs, ladies, that you are under a doctor's care and that you're being cautious and that you're watching how it's affecting your body and that you're letting somebody know. Don't be ashamed that you're on it and you're not even telling your family members. Don't be ashamed that you're on it and you're not even telling your sister or your mother or your husband. Hey, Dina, or your best friend. Let somebody know. I know people want to stay private and they want to do their own thing, but at least let one person know if you're on it. So that case, and so in that case, if something does go awry, that somebody can go to the medical doctor and say, well, she's taking this, she's taking Ozempic or, something like that, so they can know. So don't be shamed. Okay, there's no shame in what you need to do for your health. So I just wanted to give y'all that. But what you also have to remember, and y'all know Coach T did all of the reading, and I even watched the Oprah special, baby, to show you how big this is. Oprah came out of retirement. Oprah used to only do her specials when she was talking to Michael Jackson, when she was talking to Robin Givens and Mike Tyson, that was the special queen. If Oprah had a special on it, it was a hot topic, it was affecting us, or we were talking about it, whatever it was. So she had a special about a month ago. I couldn't watch it, but I recorded it and I went back and I analyzed it and tore it to pieces and watched all of it. What you must remember, what a lot of doctors are saying, is that once you start this drug, you probably stuck on it. So if you're doing it for like 30 pounds, you might want to rethink that. It's not as easy to get off of, because people say once they've started the drug, they've dropped the weight quickly, they're feeling good, and it's like, okay, well, I don't need the drug anymore. I can do my own thing. No, because guess what? The weight comes right back on. So it's something to really think about. It's something to really research, and it's not as easy as social media or the news and everything is not as easy as they're making it. Make sure that you're doing all of your homework. Make sure that your doctor knows that you want to be on it. Make sure that you have all your other medications that you're on, because you could be going to a cardiologist for something and you're going to a general practitioner for something else. You want to make sure that everybody got the same list of medications before you go down that road. And there's a possibility that you might be taking it for the rest of your life. Also, just because you're taking the drug, that doesn't mean that that's the end all to end all. That means that, oh, I'm taking a drug, I could go ahead on and drink my wine every day. I can go on and eat my Popeye's chicken. I can have my fried food every day and just, eat like a no. No. You still, because remember what Oprah said, and I wrote it down. She said, let me see, I wrote it in my notes. She said it's a little bit of everything, meaning that she was doing a drug to help her to lose weight, but she also still had to stay on point with her nutrition. And she also had to continue to exercise. So it's not the end all. It is not the holy grail. You have to still do the other things that Coach T does, the eating and the nutrition, or the nutrition and exercise that I teach you guys about. So you still have to do that. So I'm looking, put those questions in there. I'm trying to see what this is. Okay, so when we schedule patients, for procedures and they're on those drugs, the doctor wants you to stop taking it for a certain period of time because your stomach isn't dumping food normally. Now, this is coming from a medical professional that's on here saying this. Because your stomach isn't dumping food normally, people have been been seen to have food still in their stomach when they come for a procedure and should have an empty stomach. Oh, wow. See, that is coming from a medical professional, y'all. She's a medical professional. She's licensed. She's certified. She knows what she's talking about. She see patients. So when they're taking the drug, it's not emptying your stomach properly. Because a lot of those tests, because I just had tests like a couple of weeks ago, you got to stop eating like 12 hours, 8 hours before you have certain tests. And it's like, all right, I'm going to stop eating. And so she's saying that people that are on those drugs, that the doctor is advising them to stop taking the drugs for a while before they even attempt to have tests, so that their body can go back to normally emptying their stomach of food when they take it. So see, that's something I didn't even know. That's a medical professional right there, y'all, telling y'all what's going on. So I'm just here to spread the knowledge, to spread the word about what I've seen and what I've heard. And like I said, no judgment, no judgment. I want y'all to be safe no matter what. Y'all know I'm all about your health first and foremost, but I want you to be safe with this, because this is the new hype. This is the new thing that everybody's doing, but everybody's not telling you all of the steps that go along with it. Everybody's not telling you all of the side effects, all of the downsides. So that is something that you definitely, like everything else, how we sometimes, we're so used to getting prescriptions from the pharmacist, we don't even read side effects anymore. It's like we just lackadaisy, just start taking it and just go about our business. Not me. Not sister. Every drug they give me, I get my glasses or my phone and I blow up. I go straight to the little pamphlet that they give you, and I read the side effects. And I want to know what the side effects are, because I want to know what I'm taking. I want to know what it's going to do to my body, because girl, these people ain't fighting for us. And if you don't know what's going on with your body when you go in and you can't help them along with the process, I know you do, Lo, because I know how you are. They can't help you. If you go in the hospital and they ask you what drug you're on, you could tell them most of the time, bring your stuff with you so they can see the dosage, so they can know how long you've been taking it, know what you're taking it for. Don't just say, oh, my doctor prescribed it. Your doctor prescribed it for what? Your doctor prescribed it because you had, your stomach, your heart, what's going on. So you have to know why you're taking a drug, and you should want to know what that drug is going to do to your body, because some of these drugs, they don't interact or they don't mix well with other drugs. And they can cause you side effects that you wouldn't even think of. A quick example, I was taking a drug that my cardiologist prescribed for my high cholesterol. He's my cardiologist. My general practitioner is over here. I go to see the general practitioner for severe hip pain. So y'all know I'm a runner, I work out, whatever. But this hip pain is unlike hip pain I've ever had in my life. I didn't fall, I didn't hurt it. So I go to my general practitioner. I'm like, my hip is like crazy hurting. Like I can't walk, y'all. It's like that bad. And so the general practitioner, he says, and I tell him, I was like, well, I've been on this new drug. He's like, has anything changed since the last time I saw you? I was like, yeah, I've been on this drug right here that my cardiologist gave me for my high cholesterol. And the general practitioner looks at it and he keys it in his little, you know how they walk around with them iPads. He keys it in his little iPad. He said, guess what? I said, what? He said, one of the side effects is this is hip pain. I was like, see? And I'm around here thinking I hurt myself. I'm in severe pain, thinking, we always thinking the worst, because as we get older, a lot of times we think it's just stiffness, it's old age, it's like it comes with age. No, all that don't come with age, y'all. Stop believing that. Stop thinking all of that. Sometimes it's about what we putting in our body that's causing that angst, that's causing that pain, because it causes your body to flare up. It causes inflammation. So that causes pain. So I was like, really? You mean to tell me he gave me this for high cholesterol and this is causing me severe pain where I can barely walk? And he's like, yeah, that's about it. So we stopped taking that. Yeah, my doctor and I, we both decided because I don't need a drug for high cholesterol anyway, because my high cholesterol is high because my good cholesterol is high. I mean, we're talking about 100 and above, sometimes like 111 if I'm in training season. So if you have 111 of good cholesterol and your total cholesterol number is 262, yeah, they would run it and say you have high cholesterol. But then me, doing this for years with my doctor for years, we know that the good cholesterol is probably 100 or more. So that's why it's important to know the side effects of when you're taking something new, medication wise. So be aware, know what's going on, read the side effects, stay on top of it, listen to your body, because that's the only way that you're going to get healthy and stay healthy. You don't want to take something for one thing and have something else to fall apart. All right. Because what happens, when you're in pain, we start to favor one side on the other. And you can get these little micro tears because you're walking funny. You can get these little scar tissue in one side of the body that's not on the other side. So it causes a domino effect. It really does. So that's why, above all things, I try to listen to my body. When something changes, especially something drastic, if a pain comes out of nowhere, I immediately start to say, did I fall? Did I hit myself? Did I bang something? And things like that. But I'm going on a tangent. Let me really back in. Y'all know how I do. But that is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. The new drugs that are out here. Like I said, no judgment here. Do what you need to do to improve your health, but be aware. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. Don't just let people just throw anything at you. Make sure that you're well versed on it. Write it down. If you're in a consultation and you don't understand, you ask them, do you mind if I record this on my phone so I can go back and talk to my children about this? Or do you mind if I record this because I want to go back and listen? Because sometimes when um, you're in a certain mode in your head and you're really trying to listen intently, but something is going on and you're anxious and you're excited. You're not really listening. You might be hearing the doctor, but you're not really listening to what they're telling you. Ask them, do you mind if I record this so I can go back and listen to it again so that you're following directions to a T? Definitely do that. Some appointments that I've gone to with family members, I will definitely record because they might not be listening, but I'm there. I'm the backup. I'm listening because stuff like that is very important because they can't always remember what they told you. They're not writing everything down. They're writing 90% of the stuff down, but take advantage of, y'all always got them phones in y'all hands. Make those phones work for y'all. Start recording those conversations, especially if you were talking about something that's life changing. I'm not talking about if you're going in for your regular physical and the doctor say, oh, okay, your heart rate is such and such and such. You good for this, any swelling in your ankles and your knees. But if you're going for life changing stuff and you're getting ready to have surgery and stuff is about to change with your body and you're about to go under anesthesia, y'all better take them notes. Y'all better take that recording and y'all better listen to that stuff and go back and listen to it again. And if you got nurses and doctors in your family, you might want to run that past them too and just say, have you ever heard of such and such and such? Be aware. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. Be aware. And definitely put your health first. Okay, don't let nobody make you feel bad about looking at you crazy about asking. Well, why are you asking so many questions? Because you only have one body, you only have one life, and you can't go to Walmart and get another one. So you got to do what you got to do to preserve that body that you got. All right, because too much stuff going out here, y'all. People not even doing their jobs. People not doing their jobs. People have tests done. They don't give you the results. I had to call a doctor's office like 3 days in a row. Um, It's like, y'all got my blood work back. I got it back because I'm in a little portal and I saw the blood work come back and it had something was wrong on it. I knew a little bit of it, but it's like, well, why you not calling me? Why do I have to call you? That's what I'm saying, y'all. They not on their jobs out here. These doctors, nurses, physicians assistants, I'm sure they're overwhelmed. I know they got a lot of stuff going on. So you know what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna call you. You ain't call me. I'm calling you. I call us every day. When the doctor calling me about these test results, I see something is wrong on here. I want to know what this is. Don't wait. Don't let them make you wait. Call who you need to call. And if you need to get a new doctor, man, get a new doctor. Stop letting them people play with y'all because they're trying to play with your girl over here. And they're trying to play with me and my sister, but we on it. Me and my sister on it, baby. So I just wanted to just tell y'all that about Ozempic and Manjaro. Be careful, okay? I want y'all to look good too, but be careful. And remember, you might have to be on it long term. If you get off of it, the weight might come back. So if you do decide to do it, make sure that you're still following Coach T, that you're getting those tips and on nutrition and you're still moving around and doing Fit and 15 and still continue to do what we do. All right, because you still need that little help. Like Oprah said, it's just a little bit of everything. All right, ladies. Anybody else have anything else they want to throw in the mix before I let y'all go? It felt so good to talk to y'all. I miss y'all. Sorry I got y'all on a Monday, but like I said, since I'm out there on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I got you, Marilyn. I'm working on your stuff. Thanks, Paula. Since I'm out there on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I might have to just move it to Mondays permanently, but that's okay. That's okay. But just want to keep you ladies in the loop and let y'all know what's going on and just spreading my knowledge like I always do. Hey, Miss T. All right, ladies. So y'all have a fantastic week. And for my ladies that are on here, I see y'all in boot camp class tomorrow. I'm gonna make y'all playlists. All right. All right, ladies. Hopefully I can come back next week or no later than the Monday after that. I'll be back. You're welcome, cuz. You welcome, Latrice. And y'all be careful out there and take care of y'all health. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.